Hey everyone, Zach with Magnetic. Hey, I wanted to give you a little tip today on a data source that I use all the time. It is Google Trends. If you're not using Google Trends data today, you should be. It's super simple, it's easy, it's fast, you don't have to pay anything. It's just Google search data that they make available to you. Okay, so go to trends.google.com. I've already gone there. And let me go back. Let me just show you what this looks like. So this is the page you'll come to. Let's come in here and let's search our term. Let's search football equipment because I know that that's going to have some seasonality around it. And once you search that, it comes up with a trend line. What I am doing almost all the time is coming in here and looking at the past 5 years. So this is showing you interest over time. If you want the detail on what that means, Google makes it really easy. Click the question mark. This is not actual number of searches. It's not number of people searching. Think of this as a pattern. We're looking for seasonality in this trend over time. And I'm going to show you how to compare here in just a second. But if I look at this, we see there's some obvious seasonality in searches around football equipment. It starts early July, maybe mid-July, and it tails off end of December, 1st of January. Okay, that kind of makes sense to me, right? When you think about what the youth sports football season typically is. But what you can really use this for is for planning. So your own sales data is going to give you a lot of information around seasonality, right? That is the reference standard to use on sales seasonality. But this is the reference standard for interest. Sometimes, many times, at least in the analyses that I've done over the years, interest leads sales, right? Sometimes search behavior starts to pick up a month before your sales activity picks up. If you knew that, if you knew what that lead time was, you could probably start some of your marketing activities sooner, some of your in-store merchandising stuff. You could work with your retailer on when products need to be front and center on shelf if they're not already using this data. Okay? This stuff can be really valuable for a lot of different things. The trend line is cool, right? There's a lot of good information there. They give you breakdowns by various regional definitions across the country on how those regions relate to each other as far as interest in that topic. And they give you some cool stuff around related queries if you're like wanting to drill in deeper. This is a gold mine of information. I'm only scratching the surface here. The last thing I want to say is you can compare it terms. So let's look at baseball equipment. So now we're comparing baseball equipment to football equipment. Imagine doing this for your brand, right? Compare your brand to your key competitor. Compare your products to your competing products. This gets really cool, okay? If you're not using it, start using it. Trends.google.com. Thanks.